Hey guys, welcome to another lesson for beginners for piano on the Chords page. So today is actually going to be the last piano lesson for piano for beginners. But don't panic, we've got other stuff coming for you. We're just going to try and mix it up a little bit. But today we're going to learn Someone You Loved by Lewis Capaldi. And you might be thinking, well, we learnt this in past parts. Well, actually, we learnt it in C major, which was like this. Whereas actually, that is not the right key. Now, if you've been paying attention, we've got lots of different keys. And it's actually in D flat major, which we haven't even touched on this yet, but I'm going to play it for you now and you listen to the difference. So it sounds brighter, it sounds different, it sounds more correct, because that is the key that Lewis Capaldi plays the song in. So we're going to learn a D flat major scale first. So what we need to find is the D flat. So we go to D and we flatten it and we've got D flat. Now you might be thinking, well, it's also C sharp because you can go up. But I'm going to explain that in a bit, but we're going to call it D flat for now, and I'm going to explain why later. So let's go up in the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone pattern. So we've got tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Okay, so as you can see, we have 5 flats. Now you might be going back to the C sharp. If we were in C sharp major, what we'd have to do, we would have to sharpen the C. But then, how do you differentiate the C? You'd have to sharpen the B, which makes it a little bit complicated. So therefore we call it D flat, so we don't have to write as many alterations when we write it in score. But now we know it has 5 flats, which are all the flats, which makes it a little bit easier, or hard depending on how you look at it. But the first chord is chord number 1, which is C sharp major. D flat major. Going against what I've just said. So D flat major. Okay, so the way we play it, remember inversions. So we want to find the root. We've got D flat, skip a note, skip a note. We've got D flat, F, and A flat. They're the chords. And then what we want to do, we want to put the top note at the bottom. And that makes it the second inversion. So let's put it here. Put the top note at the bottom. And then that is our chord. And then we remember we're rocking. And then we want to do the same for A flat. So we've got A flat. Let's find A. And then we want to go to the flat. Now, if you're wondering about the chords, don't panic. If you go to the description just below, you will find all the chords there, and all the notes are all ordered there for you. And as you can see, the notes are up here as well. Okay, so we go back to A. So we got A, and we want to go flat, so we flatten it. And then we want to go skip a note, C. So we want skip a note, E flat. And we've got A flat major. Okay. And then we want to put the E flat at the bottom. And then the next one is B flat, so we want to find B. And then we want to flatten it. And then we want to go skip a note, D flat, skip a note, F. And we've got a minor this time, it's a little bit darker, a little bit more moody. So now we have, but then we want to put the F at the bottom. And we've got B flat, second inversion. And then it's G flat major, which in this case would be, so we play the G flat, find the G, play the flat, and then what we want to do is skip a note, B flat, skip a note, D flat. So then we have G flat major. Okay, but now we want to put the C sharp, the D flat, sorry, the D flat at the bottom, and we have G flat major, second inversion. Okay, now we should put that all together. So just go over that, rewind it if you feel like you need to. Make sure you get those chords in nicely in your hands, so it's like muscle memory. So now we want to play the whole thing. So we're doing that rocking motion again. So that's the first chord. Then we want to go to the A flat, and we want to play the chord, second inversion. So we've got E flat, A flat, and C, and we want to rock from the top 2 notes to the bottom 1. And then we want to go to the B flat, second inversion. So we've got F, B flat, and D flat. And we want to rock from the top 2 notes to the bottom 1 note. And then the last one is G flat. So we've got the G, and we're going to go flat, and we want to play D flat, G flat, and B flat. And we're going to rock like we were before. Okay, so now what we've got the whole song. So we're going to play the whole thing. I'm going to play it really slow for you, so you've got plenty of time to work it out for yourself. Rewind it if you need to. This is not by any means a 10-minute lesson, even though it's less than 10 minutes. This is going to take a little bit of time to get used to. So just take your time. Don't panic. Just take it at your own pace. It doesn't matter if it takes you 2 minutes to get or 10 years to get. Take it at your own pace. There's no race to get it. Okay, so let's play the whole song really nice and slow. So we're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so nice and simple. If you feel more confident, play the left hand. To play the left hand, it is just you're playing the root note. By the root note, I mean if you're playing C sharp, if you're playing D flat, you're playing D flat as a single note in the bass. If you're playing A flat, you're playing A flat in the root. If you're playing B flat minor, and guess what you're playing? B flat in the bass, just one note in the left hand. And then if you're playing G flat major, what note do you think you're going to be playing? Well, easy, G flat. It's that simple. Yeah, so we're going to play it one time through, a little bit quicker, and then when you feel comfortable, play along to the track. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So comes easy, but that is really difficult. That's a really hard key to play. So don't panic if you're not getting it straight away. Take your time. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. But that's it, guys. That's Piano Lessons for Beginners, the series over. If you've got any more questions or there's something that you really, really wanted to learn that you just can't get your head around, leave it in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to make an exceptional episode to it. But next week we are going to do something a little bit different. It's exciting. I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, so stay tuned because I ain't going anywhere. It's just this series has finished, but we're going to carry on with something different. Awesome, guys. Well, take care, stay safe, and yeah, look after yourself.